Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from southwestern Pennsylvania, and we are back to continue this mission and wrap it up, hopefully on a good note. Thank you all for coming back. If you watched that first half, if somehow you missed the first half, go back to episode 107 and take a peek and see how and what we did to get this far. Pretty much we got that roaming and free outsider to deal with. We got to find him, although I have a feeling he probably ran back to the outsider pod itself. I have a feeling that's where we'll probably find him. That's my best guess, at least. You know, when you get that straggling member of the pod, they usually run back to another pod. That seems to be a pretty consistent mechanic. We'll see if that's the case this time, or if the outsiders have a mind of their own. We'll find out. I think what I will do is I have a couple med kit charges back over here, I believe, with my medic, wherever I have my... No, that's not my medic, right here. With Rafi, I still have 2 charges. I'm going to use those charges, or at least one of those charges, on Amanda Panda because I want to get her back to full strength. I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to go up top. I'm going to go up high and run down and try to get some sound cues as I'm moving forward to see if we can either find that lone outsider or try to confirm where the outsider pod is that we're looking for, and just in case, make sure there's not that one extra pod out there that I've missed. But I'm pretty sure that with 21 killed and 1 remaining outsider, this is not having that trap feeling. Well, I might have thought differently when I got that outsider pod, but I'm feeling like this is not a trap mission. So I'm thinking we got to start thinking about closing this out. So enough chit chat, other than, hey, hit a like or dislike on this for me. It helps get me noticed. Leave a comment. Feel free to let me know what you think or any ideas. I get a charge out of any comments. I get a charge out of a like or a dislike. And finally, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. All right, let's get on here and start moving ourselves around to get up on, because I think this is the only, the ladder's way up here. So we're going to attempt to get up high, get up top. I think one of the first things we'll do is start bringing Amanda and Jeffrey back around, and that first step is going to involve making some room for them here so I can get them healed. So let's get you guys dropped around the corner, CR7, and get these other guys pulled back around. Yeah, and that siren that just drove by, that's how I feel. That's me sending the medic to Amanda Panda. Isn't that cool? I got the sound effects for the healing we're gonna get Amanda done with right here. Okay, let's get over here and do some healing. And yes, it is highlighted on Amanda. That's who we want. Alrighty, now let's get everybody else motoring over. You're far enough back. I think we're just going to dash you straight back, Joe Dimaggio. Just in case something appears, you can stand in the back and use your abilities. I don't know that there's enough enemies that are going to wander into us to need in the zone, but your sniper rifle is still a benefit. Overwatch just in case there. And Putin, you're another big one we want to get over with the crowd. You've had a decent mission also, and we mustn't forget Martina. You've had some key cover destruction to help us out. Then we'll take the step next time up the ramp, see what we can see. I don't know that I'm going to get any kind of special. In fact, we may hold off going up the ramp till next time and get everybody kind of in position just in case we see something when we get up here. don't want to do it on a yellow move because we do have an outsider out there. Let's get everybody ready to move on up. Yeah, Putin, we can run you down here now. Martina will get you up there too with the dash. I'm feeling like we aren't going to totally need a rocket at the moment. Let's hope I'm not proven wrong. And finally, we'll kind of start angling you up here, Joe Dimaggio. We'll park you right there, and then charge you up with the rest of them here in a moment. So let's just make next turn our move up high to the roof. Whoop, 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 whoop.
I don't think we're alone out here.
Maybe we want to hold off on that move because we just heard a sound cue over here. He could be as close as right here. That lone outsider, if that's who that is, did not do what I expected if he's right over here. Now he may be on Overwatch, eh? So let's run you out here to take a peek. Ooh, is that him right there? I can't move that. Look how close that. We almost could have gotten a little bit of trouble here. Wow, look at that. What's he gonna do if we run out here? Well, let's find out. Let's get a looky-see at this guy. You've got lightning reflexes.
Okay.
If something weird happens, hopefully he doesn't have itchy trigger finger. Oh no, he's just sitting right there. He's just sitting right there. So there we go. Let's just apply some hollow since you're standing right there. If I had, I probably should have brought you in close so you could have used this little puppy. Now you're too far away. Yep. So much for the sawed-off shotgun. I could have had a little fun right there. But let's get the hollow going. You sneaky little devil, you. How'd you get it? You ran from inside all the way back to the back, then out to the side. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Joe Dimaggio, we're easily going to kill him, so why don't I give somebody else who's not quite fully promoted yet, and I'm trying to figure out who that might. Oh, Martina, you're one of them that's not fully promoted yet, I don't believe. Let's give you a shot from here, see if you can get some experience. All right, now we can focus back in on the command pod, which on normal circumstances should be just the 4 outsiders. And seeing as how we've already handled a larger pod than that, let's hope we can handle this one. We'll do a blue move just so we can get some of you reloaded also. Joe Dimaggio, let's start running you up.
I'm on it, Commander.
Yeah, you reloaded too.
We're going to go. Ya estoy.
Now we got a sound cue that last time, so I'm gonna assume, yeah, we gotta wait till at least one more turn. Now I'm not expecting them on the roof, although I've seen weirder things with command pods. Amanda Panda, you got the range. Let's just get you to the corner to peek around, make sure there's no outsider command pod on the roof. And I love the way you can jump. I'm loving that muscle fiber density. That is so cool. Yeah, so at least down at this end, I think we're safe getting everybody back up top. Since we got a couple stragglers, let's just do a bunch of blue moves getting everybody up to the top. Okay, let's just do it the tab way. There we go. Okay, Okay, so maybe not everybody's blue moves. Those that are straggling farther behind, you're gonna run to your max. Oh, good old Martina. We've shot a couple of your rockets. You should be a little bit, a little bit quicker by now, don't you think?
Time to motor.
Jeffrey, you're the last one. Skipped over you for whatever reason.
Roger that.
Let's see if we get our first. Nope. I was thinking we'd get our first tip off on where they are. So we'll continue with the lead guys doing blue moves. So everybody else can catch up. Maybe double moves here and there where we know it's safe.
Already there.
There you go, Jeffrey. You're going to get back up to the front where you need to be as our scout. Okay, we have some noises coming from the front. It was pretty quiet noises. Came from down here, so there's a chance they could be outside a little bit too. Down in here, because I've seen it on these missions where maybe 2 and 2 or 3 and 1 or 3 and 1. They're kind of split up inside and outside. Let's move forward carefully just in case there's some kind of weird split with these guys.
Headed there now.
Yeah, we can't really see over there yet, so we will not push it too far. Well, we'll get people up to where Amanda is safely.
Copy that.
Since we're on that edge, it should be okay stepping near this opening here, because that wouldn't give them any angle to see us. Joltin Joe.
Target confirmed. On our way.
Alright. We're almost grouped back up, ready to take on this pod as we move forward. Okay. Now that's giving me more of a sense that they're inside. Could be all the way up in the front corner to back here, somewhere along that line. They're inside. So I'm feeling a little bit less that they're outside. Let's do this. Let's get ourselves start moving up this way. Because if they're off to this side, they won't see us through that opening, I don't believe. I don't think we have to worry about that. But I think we will, at least initially, form a little conga line here. Yeah, but the only place with that sound cue that we got that they could be is if somehow one of them is outside with the rest of them on the inside. That's about the only cutout where they could be. So I want to try to get everybody moved up. We'll take a peek down there, make sure it's not some weird layout with the pod that we got to go against.
Let's do this.
Because I'm not hearing any other noises. I'm feeling in this process of moving forward, all we got to deal with are the outsiders. And Jeffrey, we'll leave you off to the side here to do a peek on that outside spot.
Moving out.
Just to make sure. Now if they are out there, we got to remember they can probably jump up through this opening. So that's going to be a kind of a mess if they're out there, but fortunately we're all pretty near to be able to drop in there and deal with any activation. So let's just get our overwatches going and get ready to do the move next time. Okay. Jeffrey, you'll do the honors down here. In fact, we might as well drop you down, because this is what I'm thinking. I'm probably going to bring you down separate to take a peek, get you concealed, Yeah, you're not dropping down that way. We're going to come around the outside, get to the door in concealed state, and take a look in and try to get some visual confirmation. So the first visual confirmation we're going for is drop down right here and see if we got anything here we're dealing with.
I'm on the move.
We're looking okay. All right, let's get you up to the door. And you're concealed the way we're going to want it. The question becomes, do I want anyone else down there with you, or should we all plan on dropping in? Let's see. Amanda, you're going to have the most range. So we actually could drop down here or here, depending on where they activate and scatter. So let's get everybody kind of bunched up here.
Двигаюсь к точке.
I gotta be careful. I'm wondering, do I want to, and there you are, Tommy, you got 4 stun charges if we can work this right. Actually, what I probably should have done, shame on me, there, I'm telling you, I'm not the perfect player. I had this guy all alone. I should have been taking the shots. I got so excited in finding him, I said, let's get rid of him. And what I should have done is got the pistols out after that first shot and started trying to weaken him down. He's the one I should have captured. He's the one I should have gone after. Kick me now. Let's hope I didn't ruin a capture attempt. Oh well, sometimes I do get a little excited on these games. What do you know? Go figure. Tommy, we're gonna kind of keep you here so you can drop down on either side. If we do end up needing you for a capture, we'll keep you kind of in the middle. Where do I want to? You kind of have a lot of range, Rafi, so we can keep you there. Thinking you two here don't have the best range CR7 and Martina, so we're going to put you up on the edge. Fortunately, we know they're along this side from the sound cue, so I didn't mind having you near the edge. And then Dimaggio, put you right there. Now I think we're ready for once we get Jeffrey in. So let's just do our round of overwatches. Aha. So guess what that just told me? They're not up here. We're going to be doing all our dropping down probably right here, or depending on how they scatter. They might scatter out this way. They could scatter through. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, Jeffrey, let's open that door. So we get you here on a yellow move, yeah, because you're going to be concealed. So we're okay. I'm fine doing on a yellow move. I want to see where they are. Well, I can't even see them from here. They're so far in the corner, I can't even see them from where you are, Jeffrey. But with that sound cue based on where we know they're in the corner now. In fact, one is probably right there. We can probably figure out where they are based on where we can't drop down yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're all right nearby. And I'm fine, I think, having everybody drop down from here. Now, yes, they're close enough to this door where they could all just scramble outside this door. But I'm still going to do it. I'm still going to do it. But I'm not going to drop down this time. I'm going to wait till we have full movement on Jeffrey. So let's just Overwatch and install one more time. Sorry to drag it out, but we want to be optimum on making this happen. Maybe who I drop down first is you, Amanda, just because in the process of dropping you down, you pretty much have run and gun to shoot wherever I want. Do I put you right here to try and hope they scramble near you? Let's just do it. Just in case we get lucky with your, there we go. Where are they going to scatter? Let's find out. One is in the doorway. Oh, all 3 went outside. Woo! Well, so much for you, Amanda. And we definitely got to get out here to support Jeffrey. Holy smokes. I'm almost feeling like so much for a capture this first round, or at all, because, well, let's just find out what kind of damage we're going to be able to do on these guys, I guess. Let's get ourselves motoring and dropping down. Who should I drop down first? Now, obviously, if I move Jeffrey out of the way, we could drop Martina down and do a very short range kind of rocket on these guys. Who gives a crap about the scatter, right? So Jeffrey, where would I want to move you so we wouldn't have to worry about rocket scatter injuring you? Good question, huh? Because that would then shred all these guys all at once and make it easier for the kill. So maybe I bring you, Jeffrey, back here. You'll still be able to take a shot. You should have sight on everybody.
Aye, aye.
Martina, let's try you next. No, it's not going to let me click on you. Let's there we go. We got the tab. We got Martina. We got the one we want. Where do we want you? Let's try you right here. It's going to be crap scatter. You're not a snapshot rocketeer, and I may change my mind based on that scatter. But let's see what you can do. Now, what rocket will be best to try? Shredder? Okay, scatter's 2.9. So let's center it on the back guy. There's a chance it scatters farther out or something. If it scatters, yeah, let's just center it here just so it doesn't hopefully come back on us. Let's try it right here. I'm gonna try it. And we got him shredded. That's good. I wonder, Joe Dimaggio, does in the zone work after we move once, or do you have to be in the zone without moving? I can't remember on that perk, but let's find out. Just in case you can be in the zone, let's give you a chance, because these guys have health that's low enough where if you are able to hit them, and we gotta give you an angle though, although you're gonna be pretty close for your sniper rifle, but we'll try it anyway. So we'll check the odds. We'll see what we think we got to do. Yeah, we can start off at a distance first and see if that'll work. And it doesn't do a thing if we miss. Okay. And then we got to worry about this guy down here. Amanda, you can do a world of hurt on him. Obviously, you can run and gun over there, but depends on how quickly. I'm kind of thinking if we could find a way to knock these three out quickly, then we can focus on maybe trying some capture shenanigans over here. Of course, a lot of us are standing in the open. That's not necessarily a good thing. CR7, you have double tap. Is that another one where it won't perk or won't work if you've moved first? Well, we're about to find out. Oof. And yes, it won't. So we're running out of shots all of a sudden. We are running out of shots. And all of a sudden I'm starting to feel, let's weaken down and see if we can't kill this middle one. Is the third one? Yeah, we might as well go with the distant one. See if we can, with 100% crit, we should take him out. And then there were two. Problem is we're running low on options. We're down to Amanda. We're down to Rafi. And we're down to you, T-Bone. I mean, I do that all the time. Tommy is Pokemon Hearts. Trevor, our other Rocketeer that's not with us, is T-Bone. The T's get me going all the time. Let's see. It looks like I'm only going to get a shot with Amanda right here. We're going to have to do the run and gun. I'm going to come down to do a capture on this guy that's weak. So at least I get the capture attempt in. I'm going to take Rafi down. In fact, just to give you a little protection, Rafi, and get you close. You know, it's not even a guarantee that you'll take this guy out, you know? Did you know that? So let's get you behind cover. Holy smokes. Here I'm thinking all these shots and things are going to do better than they have been. And we need a crit at 58% right now. Yeah. Amanda, we got to weaken this guy down. We got to get him flanked, so hopefully he moves to protect himself. So Amanda, let's do our run and gun.
Moving to firing position. Okay.
We're gonna take some damage, guys. Ooh, he's a sturdy one. Oh, we still got Jeffrey. I forgot about Jeffrey. So I can get one of these taken down. Yeah, we'll do the 100% shot with you, Jeffrey.
I'm about to start keeping
We're gonna
score.
try our capture attempt. Says you can see him from there. The only problem with that, T-Bone... Oh, there, I did it again. The only problem with that, Tommy... Pokemon hurts. Once you get it in your head, it's hard to shake it sometimes, isn't it? We're going to try and get you down here for the capture attempt.
Position confirmed.
And we have no suppression. We have no kinds of things that normally would help us out. Oh, we aren't even in the circle of death. We have nothing like that normally would help us out. We have to hope in his injured state his aim is bullcrap. So I guess what we got to do is this. We got to blow this guy up, and then we got to focus everybody else next turn. As hopefully we don't. Yeah, you see what I'm saying.
Catch.
I can't even talk. This is not working out the way I had hoped. We're taking damage and it better not kill you. Oh, he's taking the shot where I hoped he would. Against the tanker. Okay. Now he's regenerating. We know we can get away with a good old big bang shotgun shot. Of course, we didn't do a crit. But would a crit kill him? There's a question, because you've got 15. You'd have to do 14 damage. What are the odds that you would get 14? Oh, good. There you got your 6 again. Now I'm afraid. So I wonder what kind of damage we're looking at with this weapon up close. Now we're looking at 4 damage, 5 damage. A crit there is probably too much. So let's see if we can get some other weapons over here, like a laser pistol. I don't think a crit on a laser pistol is one that we'd have to worry about. I'm thinking not. Oh, I'm thinking we do have to worry about that. Look at that base shot is too much. Who knew? Oh, wait. I might help if I switch over to the... Might help if I switch over to the laser pistol. Can you tell I'm a little wiped out from this mission still? Even though I took a break, I should be feeling refreshed. Okay, let's get in here. Yes, now I'm thinking I would like the crit with the laser pistol, as a matter of fact. Well, we did 4 with the crit. Do we have a conventional pistol that we could, or what kind of a shot? Let's try this angle with a laser pistol. Nah, that's still too much damage. So we gotta find a conventional pistol. I'm pretty sure somebody, somewhere, has to have one. No. Well. Can we throw Chem in such a way as to not get Amanda? Does it affect this guy? Maybe it doesn't affect him. Well, we'll find out. We got it to burn. Because he's not flesh and blood, does the chem not work on him? We'll find out. Yes, it says it does. But it doesn't lower health unless and until he moves. So I think we got to take a chance with a laser pistol that we don't get max damage. He's got damage reduction. We got to just try and hit with a laser pistol to get him down to give us a decent capture attempt, is what I'm thinking. And I'm starting to think with Executioner, you might not be the one to try the laser pistol shot. Do we have another laser pistol? Should we get you a little closer here, Dimaggio?
I'm on it, Commander.
No! I didn't switch to the laser pistol, did I? Oh, you're seeing me in fine form, ladies and gentlemen. You're seeing me in fine form right now. But we got through the mission. I can't complain. We do have some outsider captures already, I believe, earlier in the playthrough. So it's not the end of the world. Now you can see why I try to play these missions as much as possible at top form. Not when I'm just wake up and I'm too groggy. Not right before I go to bed at the end of the day and I'm falling asleep. I try to time these playthroughs and these episodes when I'm awake, and there's good reason. Not after a long day at work, yada 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 yada. Okay, CR7, you took the big wound early on, or I guess in the middle of the mission. You missed your 50% Overwatch and you got hit by the 50% shot. So the coin flips did not work for you. Don't let me bring you along as my good luck charm. Let's see. We got look at the haul. We got all sorts of stuff on there. This is a great mission as far as loading us up on stuff we may need, so that's good news. Let's see, the date is November 13th. We got to remember at the 16th, that's when I want to start. That's when I want to start the Exalt scan. So help me with that, the mind messages you're sending me. Don't forget ZigZag. You already messed up on that capture attempt. Don't forget the Exalt mission. Now, did we have anybody I needed to transfer? Are they armed yet? No, 5 hours. So once they're armed, we'll go out and scan. Then we'll start transferring around some aircraft. Well, so much for having time to scan. Fighter nap of Earth. I'm thinking that's not something that is. Odds are it won't land. Odds are it's going on a bombing run. And if it's down here and it wants to do some more bombing on poor South Africa that's leaving, let's try and hold that off and not let that happen. I'm going to have a couple laser cannons I can send against this guy. Let's try a little balanced action from Midas, see if he's got the Midas touch. See if we can't disrupt this. He's heading to South Africa. He wants to make sure that South Africa leaves us. Come on, get some hits there. There we go. Keep the hits coming. Keep the hits coming. One more. You shot it down. Did okay with damage. No survivors. We just got the coin. And we saved the bombing run, I think. That's what that would have been. And he was headed to South Africa. Now look at what's funny is he's heading there. They just want to make sure. They want to make sure South Africa leaves us. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? It's already set to leave any time, any moment now. And the aliens are still hell-bent on... And did enough time pass? No, it's still... that happened so quick. So let's keep up our notice. Check for the notices on when they get rearmed. There they are. They're rearmed. Let's get them moved around. Because we could use a few more aircraft in Africa all of a sudden. Oh, no. Let's pick the damaged ones here and transfer. And we'll just transfer you down to Europe. And in 10 days, we'd like to transfer you down to Europe. And we'll bring a couple stingrays over to Africa. Transit is just 2 days, so hopefully we get this all happens in enough time here. Let's see. Yeah, Bucky will send you up there. We might as well get that other long time one, 17 days, out of North America. Get all those needing to heal over to Europe and get Slick Coppins up to North America. And notice we got both Slick Coppins in North America. That's just terrible that we got the mixed names or the duplicate names. But we got them in the same place, so twins are there now. All right, is it the 16th yet? 14th. Let's advance a couple more days and get our scan going for Exalt. Unless, of course, something comes up ahead of
Aircraft
time.
transfer complete.
Okay, all our aircraft are where they need to be. Alien propulsion is done. This is exciting because you know what that means. We can start building some firestorms. Woo-wee! Isn't that exciting? In fact, well, let's pick our next one that we want to do. I'm not jonesing for pulse lasers in any way. Let's get now that we've had so many sectoid commanders in the last one, we can do that sectoid commander. In fact, I probably want to get both these autopsies done real quick. I'm thinking that's our first order
This
of business.
is an extremely dangerous species, Commander. Although not physically intimidating, the psionic power that this creature wields is perhaps the greatest threat we've encountered so far.
Alrighty. One more day. Well, actually, hours till we get to the 16th. So let's just advance it and do our Exalt scan. Yeah. Proximity mine launcher. So we're getting close to being able to take out our mech now. Isn't that cool? Do we have any projects in there in the foundry that need some attention right now? Oh, that's kind of a cool one. I could afford it too. But before I do anything like that, let's get into the hangar. What's it gonna cost me? No. Do I have to not build them from here? Is that what I need to do? Let's find out where we need to build the firestorms from. Is it over here? There it is. 460. We can afford all these other expensive things right now. Look at that. 235 freaking alloys. But I think I gotta come up with 260s just so I can start and say I have my first. Wow, we are not gonna be able to build that many firestorms, at least quickly, are we? I think we better build one right now, though, while we can. Woof! Woof, baby, are they expensive? Let's see if I can come up with a little over 250. So we'll just say 260 is what I need. I think I'm going to go with the meld, though, because I'm not going mech crazy on this playthrough. I can probably afford some of this meld, is what I'm guessing. So let's just take the meld down, because I got to remember I'm going to build this thing, but I still need to do that exalt scan, so I need probably another 20 is what I'm thinking. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and build our first firestorm. That is just cool and exciting. 90 Illyrium. See, there we're starting to use the Illyrium. Not as much meld, so that's why I did spend some Illyrium, but we still have a decent amount, 500. So I'm not too worried about that, although I got to be careful I don't be wasting any more Illyrium. Now is not the time. Now is the time where if I need cash, I can look at a little bit of meld, because I'm not going to go super crazy on the mech. So let's manufacture it. Oh, so XCom headquarters is where I got to build it. So I got to make room to put it, because that's where it goes. So now let's see if that clears the space. Let's get this done. Go. Exciting, and we still got 100 for the scan, and I think it's time for the scan now. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the scan while we're in here so we can get back out there and just search for aliens. Covert operations, intel scan is 100.
Intel scan complete.
There we go. We're headed to Mexico.
Confirmed.
We've got it down to the final 3: Germany, UK, and Argentina. Where will it be? All I know is we do want to take Mexico, send out Odelia. So let's get our soldier list going, and there is Odelia right there. The abilities loadout is what we want. We want that laser pistol. We want some armor. Boy, I can't wait till we can start upgrading that alloy plating too, because we need to. We'll hang on to the med kit just in case, and get you sent out, Odelia.
Covert XCom operative deployed against Exalt Cell in Mexico.
Getting down to the end of Exalt and being able to do the big assault on the Exalt headquarters. We're real close to figuring it out.
Several unidentified targets, but nothing that requires our attention just yet.
All right, time to start scanning. Let's see what we got ahead of us. Improved arc thrower. That's exciting. Not that we... just reminds me how crappy of a capture attempt I did. Oh, let's just move on.
Contact detected.
Another nap of Earth large. This one's an abductor. So I'm going to guess I'm going to leave it alone, and... oh, well, I'll take a peek at it. Now we'll just leave it alone. Forget it. We know it's an abductor. We know it's Nap of Earth. We know it's going to land. That should be our next mission, so let's just let it happen. And look at that. Look at that. South Africa.
Commander, we have multiple reports of new abductions in progress. The locations are marked on the hologlobe.
I see what you're doing, aliens. Umlazi, South Africa, they want to make sure Panic stays maxed out. In fact, they're going to try and push it above max so we can't lower it. But I'm thinking this may just have played into our hands to be able to save South Africa. Am I thinking right? Because if we successfully complete this swarming, unfortunately, mission, if we successfully complete this mission, it could lower the Panic enough that we don't lose South Africa. Let's hope. Urban large structure. Let's see what kind of a team I can put together for this one, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, here's the team we're taking out. I don't know that it's necessarily, we'll find out if I made the right choices, because you can see one corporal right here, Michael Bubbles Bublé. We got one other corporal along on this one, KD the Rose Lang. So KD Lang and Michael Bublé are both squishy, especially on a swarming mission this late. I'm playing the odds. I need to find ways to get them experience. I probably should be patient and hold off for a non-swarming mission to do this, but you know me, I'm not always the most patient type. I just want to get it done, and I want to see if we can survive and get them promoted. We do have some good folks around them, but I am, because they're squishy, I have dense smoke from Sandy Koufax to try and help them out, and we got the combat drugs that we're going to be doing here with Hank Aaron once we give him that promotion. So we got some ways to work the will, work their smoke protection, increase their crit chances, however you want to look at it. So we have options both ways. But anyway, commanding officer Lieutenant Hank the Hammer Aaron is our medic. Peter the General Van Dorn comes along as our infantry soldier. We gave him the scope to really help with the aim when we need it. Alexis Teach at Drag, we know her capabilities. She's a good one, and she's along as our sniper. She also is, what kind? She's a double tap sniper, so let's hope we can get some use out of that double tap. That's why I gave her the laser sniper rifle, just to give her a little extra ammo, because I don't believe she has lock and load. Dylan Boomer Crusher, he's more of a run and gun. In fact, he's the backup build to Odelia, who's now out on a mission, but we don't need him to do that, so we're giving him some experience on the traditional battlefield. As we talk about, there's Squishy Bublé. We gave him the only aim helping thing we have. Now that I decided to give the scope to Van Dorn, we'll give him what little aim help we can. Muriel Mia Ham as long as our gunner. She does have the armor that's armor piercing ammo, so that'll help against any damage reduction enemies that we have. And she does have, I believe, double tap. No, it's rapid fire that she has. I knew there was one of those extra fire things, so hopefully she'll come in good use. KD Lang, just your basic, not many promotions Rocketeer, although she does have Shredder, so she should have 2 Shredder rockets along. With her icky mobility, but we're going to have to keep her steady to even have a chance of those rockets hitting, because she is not high level. And finally, Sandy Golden Arm Koufax, we gave him a couple battle scanners because I felt we might need something with a squishy squad to have a picture of what we're moving into or getting into, and then, like we said, defensive smoke. So we're going to have to try not to be too aggressive on this one with a couple squishy members. Let's get out there and see exactly which urban large structure map we're dealing with here.
Touching down.
We're heading to South Africa for this one, and we need to get down there fast. We've gotten several reports indicating that the aliens have stepped up the number of attempted abductions. We'll have to move quickly if we want to slow the spread of panic.
All right. This is one where I'm glad we have a sniper, because it's a single structure, but it's a long, wide open structure with the train yard here. So this could be fun, or this could be tough. So we're going to find out where our start location is. I'm glad we have a rocket along. Glad we have a good sniper. Depending on, hopefully we can get set up and keep our operations in an area for Alexis to not have to move to take her good shots. Anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate you getting through 2 missions in a row to get through that landed large, but now we're back to another standard mission. Not that a swarming is a standard mission, but let's see if we can next time save South Africa. Last gasp save of South Africa. Keep it from withdrawing. Thanks again for watching, Hit me a like, subscribe if you haven't done so. A lot of browsers, there's a little button down here to make it real easy. You can hit and leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Tell me how forgetful I am. Not that I don't already know, but y'all have a great one. Thanks.
Cristiano.